Sit down, Ghost. I have a story to tell you. All right? Okay. There's this guy, right? And he really likes this girl at school, and prom's about to show up. But the problem is, this girl is the most popular girl around the school, like around the district for some reason. Everyone knows her name. She's very beautiful, very pretty. So on his way to ask her out, for some reason there's this massive line of like other dudes like waiting to ask her out, and she's just rejecting them one by one, like slapping them in the face, like one by one. All right, and then like 2 hours later, because that's how big the line was, he finally gets his chance to ask her to prom, and he just like, hey, I really liked you for a while. Um, would you mind going to prom with me? And for some strange reason, she says yes to him. So he's all excited, but he didn't plan ahead because he was already ready for rejection. So he has to go and picks out a tuxedo or a suit for his prom date. So he goes over to the place where he has to pick up the suit, but there's another line since prom is like around the corner. So he has to wait another like 4 hours for the tuxedo and the suit. So after he waits those 4 hours and gets the suit, he calls up a limo so he can pick her up in style, right, and take her to the prom. So then he calls the limo, but they put him on hold for another 6 hours. It's almost a whole day process. So he's waiting 6 hours online. He doesn't want to miss anything up for the date. He finally gets to reserve the limo for the prom night. All right. So then a week rolls by, and the prom night is that day. He has everything set up. He has his tuxedo. He has his limo. He goes over, picks her up. She looks amazing, like the most beautiful woman you've ever seen in your entire life. All right. He goes, picks her up, puts her in the limo, escorts her like the gentleman he is, and takes him off to prom. And you know how in prom they have like this little area where they take pictures for the prom and they'll send them to you later? So she's all like, hey, let's go take some pictures. So he's like, all right, that's fine. But they notice that there's a line. And this line is not as long as the other lines, probably just like an hour, maybe 30 minutes, because not a lot of people went to the prom. So they're waiting 30 minutes or so, 45, and then they finally take their pictures. They're all posing. He's having a good time with her. She's having a fun time. But after waiting those 30 to 45 minutes, she becomes really tired and really thirsty, and her feet hurt. So she's like, "Hey, before you dance, can you get me something to drink?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure. What do you want? Some water?" She's like, "Oh, I think there's fruit punch over there." And he's like, "All right, I'll go get some." So he goes over to the fruit punch, but there's no punchline.